Hello, today I'm going to show you a general shoulder and kind of mid-back, it's called your thoracic spine mobility stretching routine. I've done a different video just for the neck and the tops of the shoulder, so if that's where you're feeling most of the tightness, I would go back and do that video. Otherwise, if you're feeling more tightness in the middle of your back or into the joints, into the shoulder joints, this video will help with that. Again, like I said with other videos, if you're having any severe sharp pains, it's definitely better to go to a physio or GP just to get checked. This is just a general stretching routine. So we'll get started off just on the hands and knees. So this first exercise is called thread the needle. So it's a really good mobility exercise, both for the shoulder and for the thoracic spine. So we're gonna start off with the left hand. We're gonna scoop it down towards your right hip. Feel a nice stretch in behind the shoulder blade. And then twisting up and out into a T position, or just as far as you can go. And then again, scooping down towards that hip, feeling the stretch. And then reaching out into a T position. We're gonna do 5 on each side. So this is 3, 4, good, and 1 more. And then we'll do the opposite side. So again, scooping down towards that left hip and then rotating out. If it feels quite stiff with rotation, just go as far as you can. Don't worry if you can't go as far as the other side. Good, scooping down again, 3 more. 2. And last one. Good, and then we're gonna sit back onto the heels, crawling the fingers forward, and then walking the hands over to the left and leaning your body to the right, just stretching out the lats, just on the right side here. Leaning to the right, feeling a nice stretch. And if your hips are really tight here, you can always sit on a block or put something just underneath your hips. And then walking the hands to the right side, leaning your body to the left. Again, hopefully feeling this all down the left side of the body. And then back to the center, we're gonna bring the right hand under the left, and then we're gonna lean our weight over to the right side. Just stretching out now the deltoids on the right side and in behind the shoulder blade as well. And then switching over, left hand reaching under, leaning your body weight. You can try to crawl your fingers a little bit farther, just leaning your weight into it. Good, and then we're just gonna come onto our stomachs for the next one. So this one's really good just for activating your shoulder blade muscles here. So we're gonna bring our arms into a W position. We're gonna press our hips into the mat, lift our shoulder blades up, squeeze back, and then lower back down. So lifting up, squeezing the shoulder blades back, and lower. Now we're gonna add a Y. So we're gonna reach up into a Y position, back down into a W position, and then lower back down. So squeezing the shoulder blades, reaching up, back down, and lower. Good. 1 more. Squeezing the shoulders, reaching up, and back down. Perfect, and then we're just gonna come into a mini cobra here. So if you either come into a full cobra, this gets the lower back a bit as well. Or it mainly gets the lower back. You'll get a little bit of the mid back with this as well. And you can get the neck, you can look up. And if this is uncomfortable, just come to a mini cobra here. Just pushing the shoulder blades back and down and just looking up. And then we'll come into a seated position. And we're just gonna bring the right arm across our body here, pushing that shoulder down. Just getting a stretch all across here. Should feel nice, hopefully. And then bringing that arm back, stretching out the tricep. Again, make sure you push that shoulder blade down as you stretch out the tricep. Don't let it pop up like this. And then switching sides, so bringing that left arm across, pushing the shoulder blade down, and then left arm back, pushing the shoulder blade down again as you pull back, feeling that stretch in here into the tricep here. And then lastly, we'll just stretch out the biceps and the wrist flexors. So just bring your arm out in front and using your opposite hand just to push the hand or the fingers down. Again, pushing that shoulder down, don't let it creep up. And if you're typing a lot as well, it can get really stiff in your wrist flexors here. This is a nice one to do. And then the opposite side, just straightening that arm, shoulder down. And then lastly, we'll get the muscles on top of the forearm, so the wrist extensors. So for that, we're gonna flip the arm over and then just push the hand down. Just like this. So try to keep the elbow straight for this because some of them cross over the elbow, so if you have it bent, you won't get all of the muscles. Again, shoulder down. And then lastly, just on the left arm. And again, if any of those are feeling a little bit stiffer than the other side, you can go back and focus in on that stretch again or do it a few times. Generally 3 sets of 30 seconds is quite good. That's what we recommend. So if one of them was a little bit stiffer than the others, you can go back and do that one again. Perfect, and then we'll finish with that.